Shalom, shalom. Let's start this lesson first and foremost. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, and Kakadash. Double honors to our elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and push out the 100% truth and truth sincerity. And shalom to the whole full legs here across the four winds. The one this lesson be edifying. And the brother will wise your part from the GMS Miami camp. And I'll come in at you with another video through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai. And yesterday I had a dream. Well, you could say it was a vision. Yesterday I had a vision on Jacob's trouble. And it was me, the brother Kananach, the brother War, the brother Kalaya, the brother Kabar, the brother Ira. We were at my cousin's house. And we were outside. And as we were outside, we seen one of those jets that hover. And I had like multiple dreams where the Lord showed me those jets that hover a lot. And I seen one of those jets and a troop came out, but it didn't look like a U.S. troop because he had like a brown helmet. He got out and he was talking to a woman that was in the window, and he's talking to the woman, and the jet is still there hovering. But at some point, the jet loses control of the hover and it crashes. So then afterwards, we step outside and we look around. You see more crashed jets on the floor. You see certain things on fire. And, I'm looking down the street in the city that I was raised in, and across the train tracks is a city hall. And you see like a big explosion down there in that area. So then after that, it's me, the brother of War, and one of my cousins who I told about the truth, and I'm not gonna say he scoffed. He didn't scoff. He just said that he believes whoever that was in the Bible. It was me, him, and the brother of War Sauce. And basically what was happening was, we was in Jacob's trouble. So then after that, when me and the War Sauce realized we was in Jacob's trouble, it was like, it's go time, When in Jacob's trouble, it's go time, And that was the mentality that we had. And my cousin was there. He was like, Jacob's trouble? And, there's a couple things that I told him here and there, And my cousin, he right there at that moment, he believed, He was like, oh, man, this is really happening. Right there in that moment, he believed. And me and the War Sauce, all three of us are together. We're walking down the sidewalk, quoting scriptures, quoting Jeremiah 30 and 7, quoting scriptures and talking about scriptures the whole time. Then afterwards, the brother of War, it was like, hey man, this herb could prevent this and that. This herb, if you put this in water, it could clean water. This does this and that. Basically, the Lord gave him a download, because he started talking about that out of nowhere, talking about herbs and what they do. And then in the dream, he was like, damn, I should have did a video on this. But continuing on, we were walking down the street, and we were way in the open. We was way too open, so I was like, okay, let's try to go behind the house. Let's try to move strategic. And we were trying to move strategic, and we made it to my other cousin's house. So once we made it there, majority of women that I claimed were over there, and they were all looking at me, they were all looking at me like they wanted me. And while that's happening, while that's happening, we're there, and I'm looking down the street, I see another one of my cousins pull up, and I see one of my uncles come. So now it's all of us in front of this Northern Tribe lady's house, which was one of my clans as well. And we look down the street, and to brothers that watch The Purge, how they have people in that big truck, like it's probably like a UPS van or armored truck, and they have people on dirt bikes. But that van was holding a lot of people, and in the distance they were burning tires, basically making smoke in the air. And those people they seen us, They seen us, so they started charging towards us. And all the women that I claimed, you know, they all tried to grab me. And I was trying to run, you know, and I went off. I said, hey, when I'm trying to run, don't grab me, you know. And they listened, and then we all ran together as a group. We all ran, and the Lord took us somewhere else. You know, Kala Yabashim Yashai. Those things, you know, hey, Jeremiah 30:7. Hey, Jacob's trouble's coming, man. Especially with the times that we're in, seeing what's going on. All we waiting is on the see him. You know, they're making it mandatory and it's go time. Jacob's trouble's coming, man. You know, Jacob's trouble is coming. And another thing, hey, Ecclesiastes 9:12. So are the Son of Man snared in evil time. You know, hey, that was just random in a dream. See, from a jet to Jacob's trouble, just like that. You know, it could be at any given moment. That's why we got to stand and watch. We got to continue to watch. We got to continue to pay attention. And I was like, you know, it felt like a whole different type of spirit was on me. And it felt like I was living it. You know, any other, you know, simple Jake. Isaiah 4:1 is not for no simple Jake, you know. Isaiah 4:1 is for men of the Lord. You know, because me and a brother was talking about it. Any simple Jake would have bugged out seeing that much woman trying to grab him, trying to be with him. He would have lost focus on what he had to do. But I was so in the dream, it's like I was locked in through the spirit. Okay, I see all these women here, cool, but I got a job to do. You know, and we all have a job to do, Akim. You know, we fight for that crown, man. We want that crown. You know, we got the crown already. We just got to hold on tight. You know, got to keep fighting, keep pushing. You know, hey, Lord willing, brothers were edified. You know, just want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. Double honors to our elders, apostles, great millstone, who rule well and push out the 100% truth and truth sincerity. And shalom to the hopeful elect scattered across the four winds. But willing, let's be edifying. Until the next time, shalom.